Thanks for hanging with Ty. I'm gonna get straight to it. Y'all know what to do. Like, share, and subscribe. But I have to tell you guys the truth about DC Young Fly's funeral that he put on for his fiance, the kid's mama. Um, I am blown away. One thing about it, and two for certain, he did not have a Hollywood style funeral. DC Young Fly and his family and her family, when they said it was open to the public, they made it feel like everybody was some kin in there. We all was family, okay? Hands down. Nobody felt no type of way. They legit did an outstanding job. Um, and the thing about it is, like, y'all know I'm covering news or whatever for the channel. That's what I do when I can. And for one, I love DC Young Fly. I really do. Like, he one of the ones, you got like a little cousin. So when all this transpired, my soul was hurt. That's a lot. But what I also want to point out is, for one, I'm a preacher's kid. He a preacher kid. One thing about PK, they laugh at this. Oh well, because sometimes when you raise in some type of way, it's just in you. You know what I'm saying? That doesn't mean you holier than thou. You just because I have to die daily. I ask God to forgive me daily. That's why I'm telling you, I quit playing with me because I ain't delivered. I'm not gonna keep turning the other cheek. I get active. Yeah, I'm just playing. But anyway, but don't tell me about what God can't do. That young man, God gave that boy the strength of Job on today. I lie to you not. God gave that boy strength. The man was strong as a pit bull today. And the public people want to talk about this. And I know the strength. I know what God can do. You can be broken. Ain't worth a quarter, ain't got no strength, but God can give you the strength like no other. And that's what God done today for DC. God done that for him. Quite naturally, so the boy hurt, broken, my God. But I was so impressed with him. I mean, whoo, Lord, that was just, when you see a man in a situation where he just really being extremely strong, it make you hurt more for him. Like, oh, Lord, keep doing it, God, keep doing it. You praying for strength. You see what's going on. You praying to yourself for strength. And that was definitely displayed on today. And my prayer is that God continue to give him the strength or whatever like that. Because, when the dust settles, everybody going back to their normal lives, that's something him and the kids got to deal with for the rest of their lives. Their lives will be forever changed. So I'm praying for him and so forth. And then also, I'm there covering the story, right? I wasn't there for, I'm sorry, I was, my main goal was to try to support DC Young Fly the best way I could. You know what I'm saying? In this time of need. Now, this off the subject. Now, every time the 85 South show came on, if something was always going on, I couldn't miss for nothing. To God be the glory. We grew up around celebrities. A-list is not a fact. So meaning like I'm not moved by that type of stuff, right? But it's always that one you want to see. And Carlos Miller is that one I always wanted to see. And not most people like, oh, I really, I guess when people like really want to see somebody, they get dramatic. All I ever when I was like, I just want to see him, be like, what's up, and get a hug from him and go on and walk off. That's what I always said, right? And I ain't got to have a picture with him. I just want to hug him, go on and walk off. We got the same birthday, April 2nd. So as I'm, doing my little job today, I see Carlos, so y'all know I'm shy. So I whispered, I was like, because he was close enough where I could have really grabbed a man home. I ain't nowhere in the world I'm gonna do nothing like that. I said, Carlos. As soon as I said Carlos, before I can get the low side, that man came over there, gave me the biggest hug. And we said a few words together, but I can't say. Well, I know what I said. I was like, boy, I said, I've been trying to see you. So he said something back. He was like, all right, I'm gone. But all right, take care of yourself. Whatever I said to him. So for me, what done it for me was, this was definitely bad timing, okay? Because this man here support his brother, okay? This ain't time to be skinning and grinning and hugging and all that kind of foolishness, okay? But the fact that man literally can't, you have to know me. I ain't finna ask for no, I'm not gonna do none of that. I whispered that man name. He heard me. He came right over there and gave me a hug. I thought that was so special. I thought that was the coolest. That was very humbling. And I've always said, I don't care if I ever be an A-list celebrity. If I get real, real big, I'm going to be tired all day long. I don't care nothing about that kind of stuff. And you know what I'm saying? I'm not just real big into signs and nothing like that, but that was real big Aries energy today. You hear me? Like, who, you know what I'm saying? We here for a serious situation, but I got a few minutes to holler at you for a second. I thought that was pretty cool. So shout out. It was definitely bad timing, but I got that off the bucket list. You know what I'm saying? Up close and personal. You know what I'm saying? Real smooth transaction. It's a real nice, respectful young man. And y'all, this ain't got nothing to do with neither one of them, but y'all know how I be hard on Monique and Derek from the lockup show, that the big old one with the little bit of man. Now I know Carlos is short. I can tell from the TV show that he's slick short. So I was just looking out. I said, Lord, this little bit of man, Lord have mercy. But anyway, tell where you find that little bit of man from. I'm just cutting up. But anyway, praying for the family. But oh, I don't know if I said this in the first part, I'm gonna repeat it in case I didn't say it. After that funeral was so down to earth, so nice and beautiful, the family made the repast open to the public. I'm from down south. I maybe repeat myself because I done this about 5 times. So if I am, just disregard. But down south, after the funeral, you go eat somewhere. Everybody bring food, you eat, laugh, skin and grin, cut up, and everybody, do what they do. But I didn't participate in any, all of that. I just went solely to show my face, view the body, get up out of there or whatever like that. But I thought that was amazing. That's like, it was just so down to earth. It was just beautiful to me. And I just wanted to take the time to go back and reiterate that. What that young man did was outstanding. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, it was outstanding. So praying for her family, safe travel back. They was from out of California, so praying safe travels back and whatnot, the ones that's going back. So I just want to take the time, come on here, and tell you about the goodness of the Lord, because you can't tell me what God can't do. What I seen today, God done that. God gave that boy the strength, man. Woo! I can't stand up and talk in front of people on a good day, so let alone broken and going through something for real, So for me, I just wanted to come back on here and say, DC, I'm praying for you, and you just played the strength of Job on today. I know you were talking about, I think you were talking about Joseph today in Genesis. Was that Joseph somehow? But for me, it was Job. Job went through something too. Yeah. Yes, God. But anyway, y'all have a blessed night, and I'm gone.